Hey everybody, how's it going? What's up guys? Hey there Shika, hey there Wupar, hey Wada, hey Suika, hey Backcountry, and hey anybody else who might be out there lurking. So, hope everybody had a nice day, hope everybody is having a nice Easter, I'm not sure, and hope you're ready for more Virtue's Last Reward. If you remember last time, we died. Thank you, Wupar. So, if you remember last time, we died. Went all the way down here, and then we died. And then went the other way, like so. And we didn't die, but we came to a sort of a dead end to be continued. So we need to keep playing until we find what we need to move on past that stage. And in order to do that, we went all the way back here and opened the third magenta door over here with Luna. We just finished solving the puzzle. We're now going to open the safe and read the... Actually, we're going to read the golden file first. Then we're going to open the safe and we're going to keep moving on. Oh, hey, Drops. Well, it wasn't a legit ending. It was an ending where we died. And then we got to be continued, where we need to keep playing in other paths in order to find what we need. So it's not really an... I mean, we died. That's basically what happened. It was a situation where, well, we kind of got played. We found out that Alice is a bitch. She knows how to play the game really well. She played us pretty well too, and that's it. Later on, we found out, like, when we went the different path, we kind of confronted her because we made the choice that didn't let her kill us, and we kind of confronted her about it, and she was like, she told us where she was coming from and why she did it, and I don't forgive her, but I kind of understand where she's coming from. She was like super freaked out, and she didn't really know what to do, and she made that decision not really understanding what it meant. But fuck it, doesn't matter. Yeah, she really is ice cold. The story of this game? No problem, Bats. We're stuck. Basically, we're 9 people who woke up suddenly in a warehouse underground, and we're forced to play kind of a killing game where we need to open different doors. There's sort of rules like who can team up with whom. We need to open different doors and earn keys that let us earn points. The first one to get to 9 points is the winner and can walk out of here. But there is an element of like trusting. Like there is to earn points, you need to play a game against the others, where it's kind of the prisoner's dilemma, where you can choose to ally or betray them. Where if you both choose ally, you both get points. If you both choose betray, no one gets any points or deducted any points. It's just like it stays the same. But if someone allies and the other betrays him, then the guy who chose ally loses 2 points, and the guy who chose betray earns 3 points. So there's a lot of like trust in here. Who you can trust, who you can't, stuff like that. So far, on the moon possibly. So far we've been very trusting, and that came back to bite me in the ass pretty much every time. So I think I'm going to be much less trusting from now on. But that's basically the story, and we're starting to like understand who might be the villain behind this. Supposedly, the mastermind. Like this whole place is controlled by an AI, and supposedly the guy who set up the AI and everything else is one of us 9, but we don't know who. Super light rundown of the characters, or at least 2 of them. Well, we'll see. Well, we're Sigma. There's Phi and Luna who are with us right now as well. Yeah, the Egyptian bitch is Alice, who killed us last stream. Headphone Shota is just a kid called Quark. His grandfather is also one of the guys here. Alice, who's apparently some sort of... she's a secret agent of some sort. She works with Clover, who's a lolly with red hair. Other than that, there's Kay, who is a big guy for us. in a suit of armor who has amnesia, supposedly. What else? There's Quark Grandpa, Temioji, there's Dio, who's like the biggest asshole out of everybody. There's Luna, who's our waifu. Well, she looks like... Well, out of all possible... If I need to, like, differentiate her from the rest, I'll call her a lolly. I mean, she's definitely more lolly than Luna, Alice, or Phi. Yeah, that's Dio. Who else? And the rest you'll just figure it out. If you got any questions, Bat, feel free. But I think you'll just get, like, the dynamics from what we're doing. Anyhow, so let's go over the golden file first, because I really wanted to know what info we got. Okay, well there we go. So the golden files are kind of like bonus materials you can get from doing extra riddles, which I'm trying to get, and they give you kind of like background material. Oh, hey Chairs, good to see you, man. How was your Easter? Anyhow, so let's see, what is the Nonary game, which is the name of this this game we're playing. It's a deadly game that 9 people have been forced to play. Its official name is Nonary Game Ambidex Edition. As part of the Nonary game, the participants must also play the Ambidex game or AB game. Nonary game rules. What is the purpose of the Nonary game? Wow, you got really lucky with this, Bats. To escape by walking through the door marked with a number 9. How do you open the number 9 door? You have to earn it at least 9 BP. That's something points, I don't remember. How do you earn BP? Go to the AB room and play the AB game. How do you enter the AB room? Next to the AB gate, there's a card reader. Just slide the designated card into it and the door will open. Where are those card keys? Behind the CDs. CDs are the color doors, which is where they're kind of like escape the room puzzles. Supplementary rules. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you'd like. The chromatic doors are like that too. The CDs, once you open them, even I, Carrot, keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take the advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. Per solo. In addition to a number, you see each person has a bracelet, which if they break the rules will kill them. In addition to it, so each bracelet has a number, and in addition to that, which shows the points, each bracelet will say either solo or pair. Each color will have 3 bracelets, 1 solo and 2 pairs. The 2 people who have the same color pair bracelets will share the same fate and must vote together as one. Right now that's us, Sigma, and Phi. BP. This refers to bracelet points. The number of BP you have will be displayed on your bracelet. If your BP is greater than 9, then you can open the number 9 door and escape. However, if your BP drops below 0, then the needles built into the bracelet will activate, killing us. Number 9 door. This door is found in the warehouse on floor A. Anyone with 9 or more BP can open the door and escape the Nonary game. So in a sense, this door would be considered the ultimate goal of the participants. Once the number 9 door closes, after someone with 9 BP has opened it, there's no way to open it again. During this explanation, Zero the Third says, this number 9 door can't stay open more than 9 seconds. This is not strictly correct, however. The time period Zero the Third is referring to is a time when the door is fully open. That means that if one takes into account the time when the door is opening and when it's closing, it is open for somewhat more than 9 seconds. And total lunar eclipse, and the magazine will be found. At certain times, the Sun, Earth, and Moon align in such a way that the Moon is completely within the Earth's shadow. This causes the Moon to appear reddish-brown in color as light from the Sun passes through the Earth's atmosphere and reflects off the Moon's surface. Incidentally, the game refers to a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028, which is, or rather will be, an actual event. Oh, I didn't know that. It will be visible only in the Eastern Hemisphere at 4:52 UT. Okay, so that's the extra stuff. Let's see, let's open and get the stuff that's actually crucial to the plot. We're in the lounge. So we want star, sun, moon. There we go.
guess there's another password that can open it too.
So it would seem.
There's a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see. First we've got a map.
It says floor A in the corner.
Yeah.
We can take a closer look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest of it first?
Right. Next we've got a card. 2 cards actually. These are the cards we use to enter the AB room to play the Ambidex game.
Do you think these could be the key cards for the AB rooms? See, it says Ambidex room right on them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Now we can get into the AB rooms.
And that means we can start getting more bracelet points.
Once we've got 9, then we open the number 9 door and we get out of here. At least, that's what that rabbit said.
Yeah. But how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but that door's locked. Well, not for long, as we already read.
I think the answer to that is in the safe. See, read this note.
Well, we just read that a moment ago. It's the supplementary rules about being able to go back, but only after you've solved the puzzle of the room. There's a betrayal from Alice after you've copied the accelerator? Yeah. Well, basically what happened... Hey, Palma! What happened, Drops, is that she was given the accelerator, and supposedly because of her training, she reacts differently. She needs much more sedatives in order for it to affect her. So she woke up very quickly after the accelerator was administered, and Tenmyoji told her what was going on, that we were entering the AB room, and she ran in there quickly, like 10 seconds before the voting time was done, and she quickly voted betray. Oh, you need more laxatives because of your training backcountry? Otherwise they don't work. Help through it as much as you like. Romantic doors too.
I see. So in other words, once we get out of here, we can get back to the warehouse.
Spanish army, nice. They know they had that kind of training.
Right?
Yeah, seems like it. So that means this key here is the last piece of the puzzle.
Well, you'll know when the time is right, backcountry. That's usually how it goes with army training. Okay, say hi to Toombs for me then, even if she can't hear me. Okay. The thing that keeps the door locked. What happened? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Oh, we're done with those puzzles, actually. But it wasn't... It was... Well, yeah, it was kind of a laser thing. And thanks, Drops. It says lock. Okay, I'm gonna put the key in. You ready?
I keep telling you, you don't have to ask every single... I'm not asking you.
I'm asking Luna. Well, Suika, maybe she's on her phone or something, and that's why.
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think that's the way a normie would do it, Palma. And that's his no normie. Another elevator, huh? Well, yes.
Works?
Yeah, Drops. Well, we'll have to test her loyalty soon in the next AB game. If Luna's gonna betray me, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna throw the ugliest tantrum. Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice, Clover, Kay.
And Dio Quark and Tenmyoji.
Damn, what were you guys doing? What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Yeah, now we can see that all the rooms eventually connect. But yeah, the good thing about this game is that you don't really need that you can like watch it without sound because it has subtitles for everything. Ah, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Aw, thank you, Drops. I appreciate that, man.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock. Huh. Yep, won't budge. Good job, Sigma.
Just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh?
Oh yeah, but the supplementary
Did it
rules a
say
bit.
something like supplementary rules?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it did, we
What I
have one
really
too.
wonder is if we'll
We found
have
ours in the infirmary.
the corpse again this time. I think we will. Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. Yeah. We read this. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
At least it's the last time we need to hear this dialogue. Sorry, one for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Unless you want to die.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
So the first time we went here, blonde piece of shit. Oh, Dio. Yeah, everybody hates Dio. He's the worst. Except Wupar, because Wupar is also the worst. Anyhow, so the first time we played through this, there was a body in our Ambidex room. The second time, there wasn't. So I thought maybe the body, which obviously seemed connected to Temioji, was like a punishment. Maybe Temioji's like a double agent.
So, this
And
is
it was
the
a
lounge.
punishment for him for not like diverting the game in the right path. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Wupar.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Friendship and greater understanding of one another. Yep, that's usually what it ends like. But yeah, I hate to fall to the, you know, to the old trope of Jews persecuting Germans. It's been done too many times, I suppose. So don't want to be a stereotype.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. Some of your favorite scotch.
Oh,
All right, this is where we find out they're related.
tempting. But I don't really think now's the time.
Well, hold on. Grandpa? Since when are they buddies? Have they always been close? Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
Yes, Grandpa.
As soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float?
A float?
But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh. So, well, actually, Temioji said that he's like, what is he? He's a trash collector or something? I think he said it last playthrough.
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Okay. That's an anagram, by the way, Bats. Tumlok Mago comedy. It's an anagram of Welcome to My Kingdom.
Oh, you're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
And this is Zero, the AI. We call him Zero Junior, and Zero Senior is the true mastermind who's apparently one of us 9.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, Theo. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise, well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Zero's filled with rabbit puns. Oh, we got a rabbit emoji. I didn't know that.
Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. Got some keys. Well, we did this like a bunch of
Who goes
times.
into
I think we can skip the explanation.
Yeah.
The couples go into the same room, the pairs I mean,
I would get most you.
and then we choose either ally or betray.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like,
What do you... I think...
The little ones are also from Cave Story. I don't remember them. Obviously, I remember the other ones, the more humanoid ones. We gave the cars to the solos, then we headed to the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door. And finally, I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Now we'll see if there's a surprise in that room or not. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Well, sorry for being considerate. Okay.
And
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? There it is. Yep, so it's probably what I thought. I'm guessing this is like punishment for not directing the game the way the mastermind wanted. What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey! We don't specifically know, Backcountry. Because she's not one of us 9, that's for sure. Hey guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Probably when we made the choice into the rooms. Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
Okay.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
Oh yeah, I can see you laughing. Just like Clover, so fucking ecstatic.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was.
Let's get her to the infirmary.
She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Timioji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Timioji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. My guess is that Timioji is a double agent, and he had instructions to make sure that we go a certain route. And when he failed, they killed either his wife or his sister or something like that. Thing is, the Quark, he did get a look at her, and he didn't seem to he didn't go like, "Oh, Grandma!" I'm not sure. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looked so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
She never really says what she is, which makes me think she's a veterinarian.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
Onions and what, Luna? Luna's my waifu.
Oh,
That's all there is to it.
I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
Assistant of a veterinarian? No, because she has a medical license. I don't think a veterinary assistant has a medical license.
It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so, Bat. So far, she's been the purest soul. That's why she's the only one that I'm gonna ally. Either her or Quark if he's solo. Other than that, I'm gonna betray everybody. I don't care anymore. I've been hurt too many times. So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Well, it depends. Well, you'll see, Backcountry. The rules of like who we're playing against goes with whom we entered the room. And because the last room we were Fi and I were a pair, and Luna was the solo, then we're gonna play against Luna, and that's probably gonna be the last time I'm gonna ally someone. And I don't know who we're gonna be with next time, because after we finish the Ambidex game, then the colors and pairs get shuffled up. So we might be with Quark, we might be with someone else. It's not sure. Anyhow, Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75 years, deceased, cause of death exsanguination, and if I remember from last time that means loss of blood. Estimated time of death 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through 4th intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics, wound margin clean, continuous. Angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt. 150mm cavity, length 30mm with 3mm. Conclusion, based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
First of all, it could.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
Because you were the one who came out of there.
In one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left.
The one you came out of. With Clover, who was unconscious at the time. The thing is, why I think it can't be him, at least that time, is because, well, if it might have been Kay, but it's probably not there, because it says she died from loss of blood. And the only blood we found was like around the wound. There wasn't any blood like on the walls, on the floor, or something like that. So that means the body was moved. So she couldn't have possibly bled out in the AB room. So it might have been Kay, but not there and then.
Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around.
But is she joking this time?
I assure you, There was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Except, of course, Zero himself, or, you know, again, my henchman theory, which is that there is at least one other person around here manipulating things. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Dio, shut up.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to.
Oh, maybe that's also why Temiyoshi told Quark to not be worried about his financial situation, because maybe he got paid off by Zero. I was like, oh, don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be coming into quite a bit of money. Oh shit, my wife's dead. Hey, Cheers. Nice to see you on SSH.
I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly.
Do we know? Well, no. But he's the only one who, responded, I don't know, differently, I suppose? Or more harshly? He's just, being silent and keeping to himself?
Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero...
Even if it's not like his wife, I think she's related to him in some way. She could be his sister, she could be his friend, I don't know. But it's obvious that there's something going on between the two of them.
Why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero. Or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of the game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
SSH went down. Well, I can see I got desynced, so I'll just restart that. Let me know if there's a problem, though. We're back online. Bats, can you see and hear me?
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded,
Steam never cut for you? Well, I don't know.
Passed,
I desynced apparently. It never works for everybody.
Non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay. Well, as long as it's fine. It happens sometimes. Desync never works for everybody, but as long as it's working now. Anyhow, if there's a problem with chat, you can just do Chairs and move to Twitch for a while until it gets fixed. But it seems to be working fine. Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said.
Actually, no. Actually, if no one goes to vote, then that's the best possible outcome. Because that means everybody allies with everyone.
Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died.
Why don't we just do that, really? Why don't we just say, like, okay, let's... There's only one way that we're all going to ally each other if we all stay out of the votes. So let's just all make sure we're in here. No one votes whatsoever. And that's it. And in 3 turns, we're all out of here together. Well, it took me, like, I don't know, like 12 hours to figure that one, but still.
All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
We're really going in there? What are the votes for? Well, it's kind of like we're playing Fi is the mastermind. Actually, Fi, if I had to guess right now, I'd say that Fi is my lead contender right now for being Zero Senior, but we'll see. Who's take out the trash? We're voting. Basically, it's a prisoner dilemma game, Wupar, where we can vote to either we're like it's always like a pair against a solo. And each one has to pick either ally or betray. If both of them choose ally, both of them gain 2 points. If both of them choose betray, nothing changes with the points, like no subtractions, no additions. But if one chooses ally and the other chooses betray, then the one who chose ally loses 2 points, and the one who chose betray gains 3 points. So it's kind of a dilemma. So that's the dilemma, really, and that's the game. I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? Did she do that last time? I don't think so. Must be really desperate to get high. What is this? Educational message out of the blue.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Yeah, that is better. Whatever. What are you up to here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms. Yeah, she never actually did. I don't think she did that the first playthrough when we got the body.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is probably if the hatch can be opened.
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch?
Try opening it.
Sigma's favorite pastime, opening doors by force. No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, as your senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
Fair enough.
5 minutes
like I said, I don't think she was killed there. Because there was not enough blood around. Oh, 5 minutes? Oh, we got plenty of time. The first playthrough, I think we only realized a minute into it.
Let's
Anyhow.
go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Okay.
Look.
Yeah, I know it's a reference for Flowers to Algernon. I just never read that. I know pretty much about what that story is, but haven't read it, so.
There's something on the screen.
Like in Jap, they basically said rat guy or whatever. Oh. Weird that they would do like a literary reference only in English. Like 10% of people who play this are going to get this reference. Yeah, but you know, you don't make reference so that everybody can get them. A very obscure porn video. Anyhow, yeah, you're right. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Okay, now he's explaining basically what I've explained earlier. How we're gonna play that it's basically the prisoner's dilemma.
For example,
That who we're playing against. We're always playing against a person who we entered the room with earlier, the puzzle room.
that means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney.
Luna.
And it goes the other way too. Obvi and be well after. Well, don't. First, I want everybody to focus. You should
Okay,
see
yeah, we can choose Ally or Betray. There we go, you can see this over here. If we both choose Ally, it's +2 for both. If we both choose Betray, no change. And like I said earlier, it's +3. If you make someone ally you but you betray them, it's +3 for you and -2 for them. So far, I've tried to ally everyone. I've never betrayed on the first try, and I've always paid the price for that. I still believe that's the only way you can be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Well, yeah, because Bats in this game, the protagonist kind of he has like flashbacks and remembrances of past playthroughs. So you gotta play the game over and over to learn info to help you in other playthroughs. For example, I had one playthrough where I chose to go into a laboratory where there was a device there, and later we needed to use that device, even though, like in a second playthrough, we needed to use that device even though I never visited the laboratory in that playthrough. But the protag had some sort of flash where he was like, hold on, I don't know how, but I just know that in the laboratory there's a GI duplicator which we need to use. Everybody was like, what the fuck? But oh yeah, you're right. So that's kind of the way the game works, which is kind of fun, honestly. So we recently restarted the game third time, I think, to go another path and maybe find more answers.
This is when you... If that happened, absolutely. Because the... You're probably wondering, oh, remember to you get a dozen. In other words... Okay, I think that about... After all... No, I won't... Didn't you hear...
Yeah, no questions, there's no time. How much time we got?
Minute
Oh, a minute.
remains until Ambidex game polling
Okay, so no time
closes.
for Phi's explanation about the prisoner dilemma.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here.
See you later. Have a nice trouble.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose Betray.
What? Phi, that's why I would betray you in a heartbeat, because you got no heart. I can't betray Luna. But if Luna's gonna betray me, because Luna never betrayed anybody. I've been keeping tabs on her. Luna never betrayed anybody, and she was super mad. When I betrayed once with her, she was super mad at me and super disappointed at me. And she's solo, so there's no one to like even affect her or like push her out of the way. So if she betrays me now, I'm gonna be super pissed. You're kidding! You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not.
Yes, we do.
If we choose
It's
ally
Luna.
and she chooses Betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points.
Well, we've been screwed like twice, and I've died twice. So you're really in the clear here. It's only me who keeps dying.
You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So?
Wait. What do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game.
Yeah, and somehow
polling
she apparently also has this ability to remember things from past playthroughs. Because she knows, like, she knew our name when the game started before we told her, and she knows that we'll die if we get less than 0 BP.
Just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. No, Luna is the waifu. She's like kind of like the soft-talking girl with the veterinarian. Clover is the pink lolly. How'd you know my name? How about when we found that old lady's body? Didn't even blink, because she knew we would find it. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you... Are you...
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I didn't do anything, I'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Tick-tock, Fi.
3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Cause fuck you, Fi. I go with my waifu.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
If Luna betrays me, I'm gonna... wow.
Results.
I'm just gonna lose my faith in humanity right there.
In the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Well, as long as you're in Safe State Heroes chairs, you can just spoiler it, and it'll be fine. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's fine. I stepped out of the AB room and could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. No, Drops, you better be joking. You better be fucking joking. Tomiyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. See, because he's still shook up about his whatever dying. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally.
Well, I put us in that situation like 3 times and I'm the one who dies, so shut up.
Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? Would have taken like half a second to just process what you said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. He went there, guys. He totally went there. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy!
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are.
Don't worry, next time I'll betray like you want so bad, and I'll betray you too
Maybe
next
it's
time.
different this time.
Huh? This time? Well, we'll see soon. Hey! Fi, hold on. Yeah, so apparently she can also remember past lives. I'm not sure how. Shit. Also, if you've done it before, then you know exactly how to manipulate Sigma. It's so easy to manipulate him.
Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's to rock!
Finally, let's see.
Dex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Betrayal. Ooh, damn. Why'd she betrayed her? Thank God! Oh, thank God! Oh, there is a God, and there is love. Oh my God, I feel so reassured with my love in Luna. And Fi's just gonna eat her fucking words. Okay, let me look now. Kay and Clover betrayed Alice. That's surprising. That must have been Kay. He probably pushed her aside or something, because Clover would never betray Alice. She's gonna be pissed at that, even though she betrayed me last time. The bitch. Double-faced bitch. Timioji obviously tried to ally Quark, but Dio pushed him aside and betrayed, because he knew that Timioji would ally Quark, of course, and we both allied because Luna is the best waifu. Evening of golf. What a beautiful phrase. I couldn't agree more. She is the purest.
Here are the
Purest and best waifu. Can't wait to make Fi eat her words.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Oh, first time I won. First time I actually received points. Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done.
No, apparently you didn't. You're the only good person in this whole fucking game.
I believed in you and Fi.
Oh, hey, Sheikah. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Well, we earned it. Finally. Finally, someone doesn't betray us. It feels so good. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Timioji's voice. That means I'm gonna have to at some point betray Luna though, which is gonna break my heart. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to not betray her though. I was about to press the issue when I heard Timioji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, it wasn't me. Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
Shut up, Dio. I hate you so much.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, because I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
Yeah, that totally sounds like Quark.
What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio?
And that's why you just ruined it right now, Quark, huh?
Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
Look at you, Sheikah, Mr. Popular.
I never should have trusted you. Dio! You're a lying jerk.
Sure, kid. Keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard!
Oh, I've never seen Quark this mad. It's kind of fun, actually, since it's at Dio.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's
Kill
enough,
the fucker.
Quark.
Kill him, Quark.
Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Really hope Dio dies. A really painful death, too.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
Oh, Alice really understands. She's really fine with it. Looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you
already
said
know.
there's a round one.
Because it said round 1, and we can't leave yet.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
It's just the peak of the meme, Sheikah. It's gonna be fine. B-State Heroes. It's just the peak of the meme. It's gonna get tired in like a day or two. Then we'll move on to the letter C, I suppose.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Damn, no, sounds like a good game. I mean, isn't that like everybody's dream? Finally a game that lets you live it. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Birth of a Pepe.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You will know.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, if there are any additional rules about how many people can leave the number 9 door. The answer is no. As long as you got 9 on your bracelet, even everybody can leave. But you can only do it once, because once the number 9 door has been opened, it won't be open again.
Yeah?
So let me just skip quickly through this, because we heard it like twice already.
Just
what?
There's a check.
Also, it's not about how many people are in the doors, since in the chromatic doors only 3 people can enter, but it's not really about the people, it's about how many bracelets are there.
No.
And they come off either if we win the game or if we die.
What's this? Hey, what's the... Of course
No, it's easy. Nothing to...
Come on, yeah, you die.
You die.
Reaction
Here's an
shots!
exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint
You know what?
and you fancy. So,
A lot.
yep. So there you go. Your heart stop.
Okay, I need to know who I'm paired with right now, though.
It, I go.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have somebody there? That's pretty clear. If I had to guess. Or... it might be both of them.
Yeah, so now, since finally I'm not with only 1 BP, then the other 2 people to Miyoji and Alice might die next round. And it finally won't be me. So exciting. I'm not in any danger of death. It's amazing. With this bunny is the AI who controls this facility where we play our little killing game, Sheikah.
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyway, I'm pretty.
If it drops below 0, of course Fi knew it because Fi has the ability to remember info from different playthroughs.
Alice and I that means we...
What? What the hell? This is important stuff.
Oh, now you're mad at that shit.
Thought you were
well,
you bitch. You tried to kill me.
I think it's fair after all.
You didn't even try to kill me. You actually killed me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, did I just miss something? It's not like anybody else knew, right, Fido? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so Zero also knows that she has this ability, but he doesn't seem... Well, actually... Yeah, Sigma forgot about that they die. So I guess Fi's ability is more pronounced than Sigma's or something. Okay, so let's go through this quickly just for the benefit of anyone who might have joined us recently. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. Bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have the colors changed?
Yeah, the colors changed, and also the pairs and solos have changed. So let's see.
Me too.
Oh, we're paired with
Mine's
Alice
now.
Interesting. So we're also cyan with Alice. That means we're gonna have to betray anyway, cause well, we'll see who we're paired up with. If it's Luna again, then well, definitely Ally. But still.
Mine too.
This bunny's like Jigsaw? Sorta. I never watched the Saw movies, but I think he's like Jigsaw, pretty much. Only in the sense that, well, the bunny is an AI being controlled by the real mastermind, who's supposedly one of us 9 playing the game. So he's not really in control. He's just like, he just facilitates the game.
Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
So we're gonna be with either Clover, Kay, or...
I'm still a pair.
The 3 of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow.
Have to betray, otherwise Alice gets 9. Alice has 1 now, drops. Yeah, okay, so we might be able to go with Luna again, which would be the best outcome, obviously.
And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
But we don't always get a choice, so we'll see. At least Fi stuck with Dio, and I can be with Dio, thank God.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Oh, Clover? Well, it depends on if we'll be paired with Clover or not. But no, in any case, if we even if we both ally, like us and Clover, I wouldn't trust Clover. But if we both go ally, then none of us still gets 9, so it's okay. Yeah, exactly. Drops.
As soon as the gate doors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now,
Totally.
with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never...
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all the explaining he has.
Did you... As if...
Whatever, fuck off.
I maybe have enough.
Okay, now we might have just enough time to go through the 3 rooms again and talk to people and gain some info about them.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. Okay, I also want to see now if anyone's going to find a bomb. If a bomb is going to be planted or not. My guess is no, because I think it's either a bomb or the body, and we found the body on this this run. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Terrorist twin. Not yet, Chairs. Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have... Yeah, there's nothing. It was just a college kid. Didn't do anything. He didn't piss anyone off, except maybe some politician. I'm not sure if he's kidding about that or not. Gonna waste it and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time, and she was the one who went after me. Not sure if he's joking. He probably is, but still. Rush Cyan. Anyway, was just an ordinary college student. He didn't do anything that deserves it. That made him deserve it. I guess there's like a deeper connection here, obviously. Especially between him and Phi, because they seem to be the only ones who are able to remember what happened in past lives. And now we get to see again what happened when he was kidnapped. It was December 25, 2028, early morning, California desert. It was at his college. He just finished writing the paper at the last minute. Because his teacher was, what was he, Buddhist or something, and didn't think that students shouldn't work on Christmas. So he just finished it, he went out, the car wouldn't start a couple of times, and then finally gas activated in the car. And in the back mirror he saw the man in the gas mask we all know from 999. He's fully serious? Well, maybe that's why he got fucked. I don't know. Maybe that's why he got in this game. But I think there's more to it than that politician's wife story. And then suddenly... Gas everywhere. The doors were locked. And in the back mirror we saw the man in the gas mask. Or, we don't know, the person in the gas mask. I don't want to assume. I don't know his gender. I don't know his, forgot the word. Never mind, you know what I'm talking about. It is Chica. I'm sorry I'm skipping this. It's just that we've done this part like 3 times because in this game, you're supposed to do like different paths and gather information because the main character. Guess most people don't have genders. So you're supposed to, because the protagonist remembers stuff from different playthroughs and different choices you took, then you're supposed to like replay it a bunch of times and take different choices and learn stuff from different rooms and situations you get in, and then use it in previous playthroughs. So we're supposed to replay this, and just because this like the 3rd time or so we've been through this part, I feel like I can skip it quickly because I think most people have seen it. Yeah, that's a shtick of this game, and it's really cool. Why is this happening to me? It's been a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least, but we're about to come to, but in this part we haven't heard yet, where we go into the different rooms, so I'm not going to skip over that. Okay, awesome, Chica. It's been a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity, but even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Sexually identify as a gas mask. So I got all these 3. Let's just go according to the order. I guess it doesn't really matter, I think.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Oh yeah, we found that Astronomy Today thing. Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028, and apparently this is real. There's actually going to be a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028. So, you know, only 11 more years.
This New Year's Eve, then?
Yeah. 6 days from now. Even though I have a theory that they've actually been put cryogenically to sleep or something, and they're all at least 10 years in the future.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute.
Oh, there we go. Now they're starting to figure it out.
When were you grabbed?
Each one of them was grabbed in a different day. Did you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the non-Harry game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
It might not be even 2028.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then... What day is today? If you want, Chica, and if you got the time, you can even like skim through my previous streams. They're on Twitch and YouTube. If you got the time, you can even like go quickly through them just to understand what we've been through. But that's awesome. I really like that. I'm really happy you love the game.
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Right, Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
And of course we know this because in a previous playthrough we've also been to the crew quarters and we found the same book. Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. For the sake of Sheikah and Bats, if he's here, and anybody else who might have missed this, I'll reread the article. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The World Health Organization has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility? Also, the one thing that bothers me every time is that they don't look at the date on the newspaper.
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Because they all talk about, like, they sorta heard about something starting, but the newspaper mentions, like, a full-on pandemic. And none of them remember anything like that. And then, in the laboratory, we found, like, the diary of a researcher who was looking for cures for Radical 6. And he's talking also about, like, how, like, lots of people died and complete nations have been toppled or something like that. And he's talking about how only, I think, in, like, 2038, he found the right antibodies who can cure Radical 6. So that's why I think they're in the future. That they're like that they've been here at least 10 years, I think. But it doesn't really work because then I think, how do, like, everybody should notice if they've aged in 10 years. But then again, I don't know. Maybe cryogenically, if you're cryogenically frozen, then you don't age? I'm not sure, like, I don't know enough about that to be sure. If you really don't age in cryogenesis, then I guess it's possible that they were frozen for at least 10 years. And that's why, like, no one notices anything different about themselves.
Well, we don't know anything for sure. But look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are. But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face.
Oh, Alice.
Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Yes, a disease called HO!
You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Damn, Alice thirsty. Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. What's that, Sheikah? What's the Cartesian deceiver? I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? The missing link to the murder? Okay. Oh, no, you're talking about the murder of Pumpkin. Okay. I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Basically the possibility that there is a being exerting all its energy and focus to deceive a person or... Oh yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. Everybody here has secrets, everybody is hiding something, especially if one of us really is Zero, the mastermind. Then he's especially playing us. It's really hard to know. And more so because the game is, like the Ambidex game that you saw earlier, is all about trusting and making someone else trust you so you can betray them. Right, the alleged murder of Pumpkin, my bad. Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. Why not? Did you play 999, Sheikah? 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors? How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found.
No, it's not the same people, but it is basically the same game, and it is a sequel. So if you like the themes of this game, I think you'll definitely enjoy 999. Even though be aware, some of the stuff here might be some spoilers for 999 because it doesn't, like, it's not the same people, except Clover, who's in both games. But they do mention a couple of times some stuff that happened in 999.
Who would do such a horrible thing?
I want to know if Quark saw her. They probably didn't let him see a body, though.
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Phi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Okay, this is really important, because that means it's definitely not his grandmother. Unless he never knew his grandmother or something like that, but it could still be a lot of people connected to Temioji. Could be his sister, could be a friend, could be his first and true love that he never forgot. She's still definitely connected with Temioji, I think.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh.
Thanks, Quark.
I'm so
for
sorry.
backing me up.
I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Shut up, you're full of shit too. I know it. You already betrayed us. There was one ending we got where he got out and said he'll call for help, and then he didn't, and we all just lived and died in this facility. Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not.
We don't know that yet.
Well, I assume not. But...
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean.
Maybe he also was in 999. Interesting.
In a way, it almost feels natural.
And very interesting.
I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
Finally, someone asks the obvious question.
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
Yeah, take it off. Get undressed. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. Finally. Well, there we go. Oh, there's a key. Of course, there's always a key. I don't remember seeing anything like this, though. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there, then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we know it opens, and we know how the key looks like. So this was actually really important. I've been wondering about this for a long while.
I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait! A minute ago, you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does.
Yeah, it does look like that, Palma.
But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange. You'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
Crew quarters. I was thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Cage robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Shut up, Tenmi. Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, aren't we?
Huh.
Even though you betrayed me once.
I wonder.
What happened to you, Temioji? Oh, the corpse kind of fucked him up. Maybe we'll get some info on that, though. I've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Whoa, you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. Oh. You and Quark. Is he our, grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. Just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Temioji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover, Luna,
Sigma, where'd you come from?
did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Hey Nex, how you doing, man? Any idea when you're gonna stream some more ukulele? Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the Nonary game.
Really? I thought the Nonary game was a couple of rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? The fish ending? Was that to me, Suika? I didn't get any fish ending. Well, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch.
Good guess, actually. Entertainment?
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something.
It is a part, and it is Tenmyoji's fault. He's, so obvious about it.
What we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
Well, obviously it's not, because you know of at least one timeline where it doesn't happen. So again, my guess is that it's sort of punishment by Zero.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
And I'm guessing it's sort of a warning, because I'm guessing Tenmyoji is a double agent and Quark is there to keep him in line. Because there's always the danger that something might happen to Quark, and that was a warning to show Tenmyoji, that Zero can show Tenmyoji that he's not fucking around. So we killed whoever that was. Also someone that only Tenmyoji knows. In order to, as a warning, I guess, or punishment because he didn't direct the game the right way.
No, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
We already know it's a secret defense organization type thing. They're basically secret agents.
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that. That look with your weird eye. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. But what if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... Oh. Oh. Oh shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
You think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. So let's see. I wonder if we'll have a choice this time. We don't always, though. If it's at all possible, obviously I'd like to be with Luna. If not, then what are my other choices? I think Clover. And... Kay, maybe. I've never been with Kay, so that would be nice. But I can't trust either him nor Clover.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma.
Well, we're here
Yes,
now,
you
okay?
can go
Relax.
through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what?
Okay, we're here. Relax,
now
okay?
You're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
Oh shit, Quark is...
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this.
Well, now, yeah, usually in the first playthrough I think he also fainted earlier, but he already seems kind of woozy. It's probably going to happen as soon as we go through the doors.
As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options file laid out for us were the following. I only care about the beginning. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, which would be the best possible option, obviously. Option B, we go with Kay. Option C, we go with Clover. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. Through the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
I still feel, I gotta say it every stream, I still feel like the biggest mystery here is who the fuck is the announcer? Who would work and record their voice like this, knowing like what it would be used for? There's no way she couldn't have known, I think. She does sound a bit like Alice, I suppose, but I'm not sure. Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate.
Well, Luna's the only one who can be trusted, and I want to be with her, so she's my waifu, okay? So
To be
back
honest,
off.
However, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have one BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah? I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi.
Yes, no, Sigma. You want to go with Sigma.
They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Also, no. Sigma chose Ally. Not, Phi. And you can fuck off, Dio.
I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
No, he'll betray you.
No.
Thank you.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Good, so we go with Luna. It's decided. And what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
There we go, it happened. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over.
Oh, but wait, this is different. He doesn't have the scalpel with him.
This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No.
He's never been sick here before.
No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die.
He's sick with Radical 6 backcountry. It's the symptoms are a bit weird, but basically it makes you kill yourself. It makes your brain go all weird and you can't process information right. It makes you go suicidal.
We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
But every time he got insane in my brain. But every time he got too radical to the. Every time we got Quark got the symptoms when they started at him, there was much more time, and we could treat him better. So.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get into the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds.
One of the doors lead to a lab. I'm not sure if it'll be that lucky though.
Doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
Fine, excellent. What? Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice and I will... Also think I haven't been through the green door yet, so this will be perfect. He's gonna... well, let's see. I do care about Quark. He's gonna try and kill himself. But as long as he's with 2 adults, I think they should be able to restrain him for long enough. Yeah, I gotta follow the waifu. In the end, like, I'm sorry, Quark, but... if there's one thing I've learned on my flesh is that it's each person for himself. I think, yeah, we'll go with the waifu. I think Quark will be fine no matter what. They just need to like get him out, get him back to the infirmary, and then we'll be able to save him again with our knowledge of, what's it called? Of the Exilivir. Anyhow, well, there's nothing we can do for him right now anyhow, Backcountry. Except hope that whoever's with him can... I mean, even if we send Luna with him, who has medical knowledge, she won't be able to do anything without equipment. And they have to leave the room. So I think, anyway, it's Luna. Also, I think we haven't been to the green door, so that's going to be fun next time. Alice! Luna! The green door!
Right.
I'm coming.
Wow, can I hear that again somehow, please? Is there a repeat option somewhere around here? Damn it. It's all I ever wanted to hear, and it just went by. I didn't get to savor it. They both took off for the door, and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Kay ducked into the red door. Just as Temiyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels. Oh good, so he's with Clover, so everybody got what they wanted.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Whoa. Oh, treatment center. Oh, right, the treatment center. That's the only one we haven't been through yet. But we've seen it, and it's a very interesting one, too. It's one that really supports the idea that we were, well, it's the main clue in the theory that we were cryogenically frozen. And this is actually at least 10 years in the future, since we were kidnapped. Whoa. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Might as well. Wait, we don't get to go to the treatment center? Well, we'll see in a second. Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
Huh. That doesn't make sense. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it. That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on.
But...
don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
Hey, I never go soft, okay? Not ever. I'm always ready to party. Golem Bay? I didn't even know this was an option. It's definitely not the treatment center. Whoa! This place looks completely different than the rest of the facility. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
The condition is called anomaly chairs, and I'm guilty as charged. The virtues of Viagra.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Yes.
Damn, I really thought we were gonna get to the treatment center. I still don't know exactly how that mechanism with the lever works. I always assume it has something to do with with our bracelets, but I'm not completely sure.
They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Okay, we only got 3 minutes until I gotta go. So I think maybe just, so we won't waste any time next stream. Oh shit! This is already interesting. Okay, let's just have a quick look around here first. I don't think we'll even get to like examine everything in time, but obviously the thing that draws me the most is... Wait, hold on. Oh, this is the locked door and the other one is where we came from. Okay, so this is the only room around here. That's good. Other than that, obviously the first thing that draws me is this Jewish conspiracy right here. What's this thing? It's shaped like a star. Maybe you need to put something into it. Something that's shaped like a star, I'm assuming. Well, it's probably what it is. I mean, come on, this can't be a coincidence. Zero has to be Jewish. And yeah, we got a robot body. That's obviously the most interesting thing here. What the heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. Stop being such a one-trick pony, Alice. Come on. Oh yeah, you're right. Golem. Oh, it is! You're right. It's the golem. It's a Jewish thing. It is. It's a Jewish-themed room. Look at that. You got it, Wada. Zero is Jewish and he put you here to put life insurance on you before. That's actually pretty brilliant, Chairs. I would love that. A Jewish assassin who always puts life insurance on his victims. I would love to see that movie. What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot.
Then maybe it's a robot?
There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Well, what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin. Okay, anyhow, that's all we know. So, okay, we already figured out a huge part of this room, and that's it is considered, it's controlled by the Elders of Zion. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna get out of here, but we better start praying to Yahweh. Other than that, that's all the time I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as today, but you can check the schedule to see what time is it locally for you. Quark was another. You're right, Chairs. There we go. And the Egyptians. It goes all the way back. This has to go all the way to the top. Thank you, Wada. That right there, what Wada posted the link to my poll. You can choose what game I'm going to play after this. I think right now Okami is in the lead, but there's been a bunch of changes in the last few days. A reminder that today is the start of a new week, so you can also re-vote if you've voted already. You can also suggest a new game in there for me to play. That's not one of the options. If you're on Twitch, you can just, the link is there, or you can just type !poll in the chat and you'll get the link. And if you enjoyed the stream and haven't already, feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Steam, where you can watch my past broadcasts and get notifications whenever I start to stream or if there's a change in schedule. So hopefully, well, thank you guys for the help and thank you for being here. I had a blast today. I hope to see you tomorrow, all of you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed too, at least as much as I did. So that's it for now. Take care, and really, it really took off, Chairs. I saw that and I thought it was a joke, but I decided to like put it in anyhow, and it kind of took off. So I don't know, might be fun. It got really good reviews on Steam. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put it in. But it seemed to have gotten really like sincere good reviews, so who knows, maybe it'll be fun. Worst case, we'll just drop it after a stream or so, if it's a meme game. Anyhow, that's it guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care, and Marco.